Hey there everyone, how are you all? I hope you are fit and safe at home. So welcome back to my class. As we are discussing 6th lesson, The Lost Camel, let us complete the remaining part textbook bits. First one, reading part. Complete these sentences by matching the words in A to the correct ones in B. Here are two columns A and B. You have to match from A to B. First one, the king wanted money and men to build a fine new palace because the king of Pachu was building a grand one. So first one, D, you have to match. Second one, the ministers told the king that it was not right to ask the farmers for money because they were poor and had to work in their fields. Second is your option. Next, third one, the lost camel was lame, blind in one eye and was carrying wheat and honey. So third is B option. Next, fourth, the camel owner thought that the ministers knew where the camel was because they described the camel very well. Fourth one is C, you have to match. The next fifth one, in the end, the king realized his mistake and called the ministers back to the kingdom. So fifth one is A, you have to match. Well, now let us move to the next bit, B bit. Read these lines and answer the questions. First one, if it can't get me what I want, I shall rule without you. So A, who said these words to whom? Yes, very good. The king said these words to the three ministers. And B, why did he say them? The king said these words to the three ministers because they told him that he did not need a new palace. That's why he said him to move out. Second, I do not believe you. Who said these words to whom? Yes, the camel owner said these words to the three ministers. And why did he say them? Because they were describing the camel very well and they are saying that they have not seen. So the camel owner felt that only those who had seen the camel could have known so much about it. Next, third one. You should be ashamed of yourselves for telling such lies. Who said these words to whom? Yes, the king said these words to the three ministers. And were they telling lies? No, they were not telling lies. Okay, answer in detail. First one. What did the ministers tell the king when he told them he wanted to collect money from the farmers for a new palace? Yes, the three ministers disagreed with the king. And one minister said that it would be wrong to collect money from the poor people of poor farmers. So the second minister said the king that his palace was good enough. So therefore there is no need to build a new one. Then the third minister told him that this was the season for ploughing and sowing and the farmers are very busy. So that's why they would not be able to leave their lands and help building the palace. Okay, so second is, how did the ministers know so much about the camel? Yes, as they started moving to the road, they saw some things like hoof marks on the sandy road. Yeah, there were 3 marks and the fourth was not there. This told them that the camel limped because it was lame in one leg. And they also saw that the leaves on the trees on one side of the road had been nibbled by a tall animal, while the leaves of the trees on the other side had not been eaten. By this they came to know that the camel is blind in one eye. Then they noticed that there were many flies in one outside of the road and a few grains of wheat on the other. So they thought that the camel must have been carrying honey and wheat. So this is how the three ministers knew so much about the camel. Okay, so this D bit and E bit is not necessary. See the grammar bit, children. Your people are happy. This sentence is in the simple present tense. We use the simple present tense to talk about. This grammar is related to simple present tense. So what is the action it is doing here? Now let us see. First one, something that is happening now. Which happens now. For example, my uncle lives in Goa. Okay, this is the present situation. Now things that are always true. means facts. For example, the sun rises in the east. Third, something that happens again and again. There is a repetition. So what we have to use? Wake up. I wake up at 7 o'clock every day. So daily routine you can say. So these are the three things. Based on this you can identify the simple present tense. Okay, this video you will be getting separately, so please do watch. Then next, read this sentence. They walked down a road. Use the simple past tense to talk about an action that is over. What do you mean by simple past tense? Yes, very good. Nothing but the action which is past. जो हो गया सो काम उसको क्या बोलते हैं? Simple past tense. So for example, we cooked beans yesterday. Okay, we watched a movie yesterday. So in this way you have to use. So we add d or ed to a verb to form regular past tense verbs. For example, cook I have taken. So what will be the past tense of cook? Yes, you can add d or ed. So you can use cooked. Suppose I use work, work. So what will be the past tense of this work? Worked. Ed I have used. Okay, worked, worked. Yeah, well, I hope you have understood this. Now read these sentences, write PR if they are in simple present tense or PA if they are in the simple past tense. Okay, PA and PR. So first one, I packed my suitcase yesterday. Yes, packed and yesterday. It indicates that the action is completed. So for completed action we use past tense, simple past tense, right? So that's why PA we have written. Second, I do my homework in the evening. So you are going to do that work. So that is nothing but present tense, simple present, PR. Third, Zubin and Anita play the piano. Yeah, they are going to play the piano. So that is nothing but simple present tense, PR. Fourth, Nita eats almonds every day. So that is her daily routine. So what we have to use? Simple present, PR. Very good, children. Fifth one, I cleaned my bicycle yesterday. This action is past. So we have to use simple past tense, PA. Sixth, Shirley arranged the flowers in a vase. So that is nothing but arranged, means she did already. Nothing but simple past tense, PA. Very good, superb, children. I hope you have understood clearly. Now let us see the next bit. The ministers left the kingdom. For many verbs, the forms of the simple past are different from the base verb. For example, leave past tense will be left. Buy past tense will be bought. Go past tense will be went. Okay, you have to remember this, children. Simple past tense may verb, if it is present, so in the past it will be left. Leave, left. Buy, bought. Go, went. So these are called irregular past tense verbs. Irregular. Okay. So well, we will stop till here. Page number 80. So B bit we will see in the next video. So till that time, do practice simple present and simple past tense, and you can watch my YouTube channel, that is English Chatty Rocks. You can find these grammar part as well. Okay. So well, take care and keep learning. Bye bye.